Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cynthia. If you have not visited my channel before, please like and subscribe to my channel. Today I am talking again about disobedience. I don't know what it is, but God has been really placing this on my heart. I was reading the word the other night and I came across the book of Jonah, and it was talking about his disobedience when God wanted him to go to Nineveh, and instead he went away from the presence of the Lord and he went to Tarshish, where he got on a ship and a storm came about and he was swallowed by a fish. Eventually prayed out to the Lord, and he released him from the fish. After Jonah was released from the fish, God wanted him to go to Nineveh to still complete the mission, the plan that he had for him for that city. And so he wanted him to go over and release a message to them to let them know that they had 40 days or else everyone in the city would perish. And it just shows you about disobedience and how if you are not being obedient to God, he will let you go out and decide to go whatever direction you want to go, but it's not going to work out. Clearly, it didn't work out for Jonah. When he decided, oh, I'm going back home, I'm going to go back to Tarshish, I'm getting on this ship, and all the chaos began to happen in his life. He was literally near death. And so this is something that God wanted me to bring to you all. I'm not sure if there's anybody that has been disobedient to him, if there is something that he has given you and he has told you to do time and time after again. And God even gave Jonah a second chance. He came back and he told him, listen, this is what I want you to do. This is the plan that I have for you. This is what I want you to do. And so I'm giving you this second chance because the first time you were near death. And it's just an example of how, like, sometimes when God tells us that he wants us to do something and then we go through all of this chaos and all of these different things, stress, depression, worry, and things like that, is caused because we are not following his purpose that he has for us. We're not being obedient to whatever he has called us to be. And so I don't know why God just wanted me to continue to talk about this subject about disobedience, because this was something that I personally had struggled with, just being disobedient, not following with what God had wanted me to do, and things just were not working out for me at all. No matter how many times I tried to turn away from him and go about it and do things on my own way that I thought was fit for me, it just did not work out. It didn't work out. I was going through so much turmoil, so much stress, so much depression on my life. Things that I don't even talk to others about that I went through personally because I was being disobedient. And now that I am being obedient to him and his calling on my life and doing everything that he wants me to do, nothing else matters. And I have had so much more peace in my life, so much joy in my life, because I am completely relying on him in everything. Literally everything that I do, everything that I say, I rely on him. I ask him to give me the grace, to give me the strength every single day in order to make sure that I am walking and being more like him. And so I just wanted to make sure that I talked again about this, about making sure that you are being obedient to whatever the calling is that he has on your life. Sometimes it may seem like something that you may not want to do, something you may not even feel comfortable with, something you may be so uncomfortable with doing. For example, me being in front of this camera talking, this is not something that I would normally do. Now, I can sit on a phone, I could talk to my friends, I could talk to my family, I could talk to people that are close to me about God. I can give a testimony about how good God is, situations that I've gone through. I can talk to someone personally, one-on-one, But me getting on a camera and the possibility of a lot of people being able to see this is something that is not like me, because I'm very much introverted. I'm to myself. I don't really open up to a lot of people, but this was something that God wanted me to do. He literally wanted me to step out on faith. He wanted me to do something that I was so uncomfortable with, because this is what he wanted me to do. And so I don't know what the journey is going to be with this channel. I'm just trusting God. My main thing is that if I can touch one person's life, that's what matters to me, because I feel like that's the purpose that God has for me. Like, he wants to make sure that his children are leading a life that is pleasing to him. And it starts with being obedient. It really does. We cannot continue to run away from the things that he is asking us to do. We can't continue to do that. We can't. I mean, we can see it every single day in the news. So many people are unhappy. You know what I'm saying? And a part of that is because they are not living their lives in a way that God wants them to live it. That's how I feel personally. That the amount of peace and joy that you get when you have covering, literally covering from God, it's amazing. It's amazing. You may not have every single thing that you want right now at this second. You may be struggling. You may be going through a hardship right now. But I'm telling you right now, if you pray to God and you ask him to lead you and guide you to be more close to him so that you can honor him and so that you can live out your purpose, whatever the purpose is that he has for you, whatever you have to go through, making you uncomfortable, whatever it is that he wants you to do, I'm telling you, it's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. It may not be something that will happen overnight. It may take some time. You may have to go through some trials. You may have to go through tribulations, because he wants you to have faith in him. And he wants to make sure that he can trust you with whatever it is that he has planned for you. So he's going to test you out. He's going to throw things at you. The devil is going to come in and try to distract you. He's going to try to make you turn back to the person that you used to be. You know, he'll find different ways to trigger you. Trust me. He tries to trigger me all the time. I mean, there are certain things that just like irritate me. And the devil knows those things that irritate me. So what he'll do is he'll try to throw it in there. Like right now, like I'm trying to live a purposeful life and trying to make sure I'm honoring God and doing exactly what he wants me to do. The devil hates this. Literally hates it so much. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's going to try to do things to make me go back. But it's like, even if I slip up, and that's another thing that I want to say is this. You may slip up. You may make a mistake. But when you take accountability and when you recognize that it's nothing but the devil and that light bulb goes off and you're like, the devil thought he had me. No, I'm going this way. I'm still moving forward. Upward and forward. That's it. That's the only direction that I'm going. So when you are able to recognize these things, that's when you know that God is changing you. Like he is really, really changing you, because now you're more alert to the things that are not of him. And so it's going to just make it easier and easier for you to be able to just kind of push those things to the side. Like it's to the point where like things that would typically make me angry, I'm literally just like brushing it off. Or things that would like irritate me, I'm just brushing it off. You know, like the other day I was in the store and there was this man that was like, I don't know. It's like I'm big on energy. So like I can feel like this dark energy off of this man. And so I'm in the store, I grab the card, as I'm walking in, and you could just tell like he was just like irritated, almost as if I was probably taking too long in his opinion to get the cart. And so then I go over to the produce section and I'm trying to get my items, and it's like every time I turn around, like he's like jumping right in front of me, putting this cart right in front of me, walking right in front of me. And so I had this moment, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna still have my joy, I'm gonna still have my peace. And instead of me constantly being in his direction, I'm gonna move over here so that we don't even have to cross paths anymore. Like, those are things that you know when God is covering you. You know that the devil is trying to trickle in and try to take you off the path that you're on, but then God reroutes you to this direction so that you don't even have to get that irritation. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just something that I wanted to present to y'all. I am hoping and praying that this has blessed you. I'm hoping and praying that this is something that you yourself, if you need to work on it, just pray about it. Just, you know, every single day, like, read your word. You know what I'm saying? Ask God to deliver a message to you, you know, that will help you, that will make you stronger in your faith, that will make you closer to Him, that will also help you to every single day walk this narrow path where you are, you know, just focused on God and being the light wherever you go. So that is my prayer to you guys. I hope everyone is having a wonderful and blessed day. I thank you so much for joining me and watching my video. I hope that you do subscribe to my channel. Again, my name is Cynthia. Have a good day and blessings to you.